Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Amen Thompson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
Now, here's Garland. Shoots from the line. Here's Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you have a traditional big man like Allen, you expect those offensive boards. Second chance points are a must.
Pass to Durant. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Magic. Mobley against Smith. And here's Garland for 3. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Yep, that one goes. Durant's got 7.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Mitchell outside. Smith against Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You gotta chase Mitchell off that line, or else, this man will torch you.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
KD with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland with the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Mitchell. And Thompson kicks to KD. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Garland. Steps back and shoots. The shot misses. Houston leading by 4. Van Vliet with it. Smith the pass to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's give it up for your powerhouse.
A different look now for Cleveland. Hunter comes in for Max Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
You gotta love the aggressive attitude Garland plays with, just carving his way inside.
And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're gonna need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Stolen by Ball. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Hunter. 9 points for Darius Garland.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And that one, good. 11 points in the game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Thompson misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Garland. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
With a tremendous motor, Allen is hard to stop.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Here's Okogie. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
Yeah, you can get used to that from Shepherd. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Mitchell looking it over. Here's Hunter. Outside Ball. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Okogie for 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Mitchell. 29 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Wade misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Capella. Stolen by Wade. On the wing, Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Okogie. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. Now Eason. Clock at 6. Shepherd the pass to Finney-Smith. Over Wade. No good from Finney-Smith.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Mitchell finds Nance. Now here's Hunter. Nance a screen on Eason. Here's Hunter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Houston moving it around. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Eason. Now Shepard. Here's Capella. Nance with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Nance a screen on Easton. And Hunter, here we go. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Nice. First quarter of play, we've seen plenty of offense so far. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Rockets leading by 3. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Hands out there with Wade. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Okogie, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Shepard. From outside, off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Mitchell. Mitchell mowing him down.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
Hard to put into words, RJ, the impact Donovan Mitchell had on last year's 64-win Cleveland Cavaliers team.
Yeah, that's the best Cavs team we've seen in almost a decade. Spider led this team, and it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
It's stolen by Eason. Pass to Shepard. Tipped away. Stolen by Mitchell. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Kevin?
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Finney Smith. The Cavaliers making the shot. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The kick out to Ball. In the corner, it's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hunter's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Shepard with the ball. 8 points his last outing. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now, here's Ball. 3 on the clock. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in. Here is Durant. A 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
Here's Shepard, trailing by 4. Pass to Finney Smith. Will it go? The Cavaliers pull it in. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Now, Finney Smith following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. Here's Şengün. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Few guys can absorb contact as well as Şengün. That's a tough shot.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 to shoot. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Cavs. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Here's Garland. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Mobley inside. Working on Finney Smith. Pass to Garland. Now Hunter. The 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. Thompson outside. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
It's stolen by Smith. Durant in the corner. Baseline jumper. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long-term.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Max Strus comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Lonzo Ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Houston. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And there it is for them. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Timberwolves. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And now for the Cavs, they have enjoyed a solid start to their season and have a firm grip on their spot in the top 10. I think it's an encouraging sign for this group.
For 3, VanVleet. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And for VanVleet, most of his shot attempts come from beyond the arc.
Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
VanVleet against Garland. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Smith gets it to go on the assist from VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 5th assist in this one. Garland dishes to Mobley. Pass to Strus. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Knocked loose, stolen by Allen. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 5 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
It's trailed by 3. Outside, KD. Back to Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Mitchell finds Mobley. And here is Strus. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Strus. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. They get the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Up top, Garland. Covered by Van Vliet. Now, here's Mitchell. Mitchell slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. And the Eastern Conference winner, Evan Mobley.
You know, Mobley is amazing now, but the journey to reaching his potential is just the beginning.
Yeah, the way he runs the floor, scores it, and maybe most important to his team, his outstanding defense. He's the total package.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Rockets.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Van Vliet. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. Van Vliet on the wing. To the paint. Şengün inside. Defended by Allen. Şengün with the bucket.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Garland, no good. And so Şengün will bring it up for Houston. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Van Vliet finds KD. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And then Durant with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Over in the corner, Allen misses the 3. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Van Vliet passes to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Garland. Shoots the 3. And it's KD with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And Şengün throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Rockets on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Thompson kicks to KD. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Well, Fred Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Number 12.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 15 points from Amen Thompson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Guys, back over to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Garland dishes to Hunter. Mobley the pass to Hunter. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
The 3 from Garland. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside, Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Garland against Van Vliet. Garland kicks to Strus. Cleveland gets it back. They need this. A shot off that time. Rockets leading by 13. Van Vliet outside. Here's Smith. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Max Strus. And Ball subbed in for Garland. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And both free throws good for Durant. And you think of the great shot creators, Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Down low. Here's Capella.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Hunter, no one around him. They can't stop the run with that one.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Durant, the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Capella, covered by Nance. Capella with the bucket.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
KD against Mitchell. Inside. Out to Nance. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nance has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Nice vision by Mitchell. Saw a teammate with a good look from 3, moved it out.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Durant, the pass to Shepard. Now Eason. Durant in the corner. Pass to Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hunter dishes to Mitchell. Lots of room. That's good on the jump shot. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Shepard, the pass to Capella. And it's Wade with the rebound. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Mitchell is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Hunter. Then it's Nance. And it's Merrill in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Ball. Şengün with a wide open look. Top of the key jumper, no good. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's a Kogi. That shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense. Ball, the pass to Merrill. The lead now cut to single digits.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pick by Finney-Smith. From outside the arc. Another miss by Houston.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Merrill. Now Ball. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. And the basket by Okogie.
He's at his best when he's assertive like that. Don't take any chances. Just take it to the rim.
Ball dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. Now Mitchell releases. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Here's Shepard. Now Şengün. Pass to Shepard. Now Finney-Smith. For 3, Okogie. Ball with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here is Mitchell. And Merrill has it in the corner. Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the 3. The triple from Mitchell.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Cavaliers, Ryan's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Sam Merrill. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Houston, Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepard. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Eason. Outside Durant. In comes Durant throwing down his sledgehammer.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Garland against Holiday. And Bryant kicks to Mobley. Hunter, a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Holiday, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more, you're right. And Durant sends it back.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
Pass to Şengün. Out to KD. The tray. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Bryant. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now Garland. No good with the triple. Holiday, the pass to Şengün. To the paint. Here's Eason. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Max Strus comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Şengün with a screen on Strus. Here's Durant. Here's Şengün. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Şengün's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Free throw, no good for Şengün. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles.
Have mercy.
Wow. Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
KD against Strus. What balance from Durant.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Mitchell. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Thompson, and he makes that one count.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
That free throw good from Thompson. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Houston leading by 9. Durant, he takes it in.
That's a strong move there by KD. He knows he's going to get the bucket, get fouled, or get both. He doesn't matter.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Durant hits them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Mobley. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. He gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Tough 2 from Durant.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
Free throw drops for KD. When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Durant inside, defended by Strus. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Cavaliers trail by 9. Now Garland lets loose a 3. Allen, oh, what a play inside.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Strus. Mitchell knocks down the 3.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
Thompson. Oh, what a use of the baby hook.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Van Vliet there for the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It misses. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the drive. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. So we see Houston taking the W here, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. They was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.